Marsha Tribe. I am from Texas. I am the Peri-Op eye team coordinator. Basically, I coordinate the patients that are going to have eye surgery. Yesterday we had a man come in that was 24 years old, and he is deaf, mute, and blind. And his brothers, I think it was so beautiful to watch how his brothers cared for him. But I think the greatest part is they had developed their own sign language. So it wasn't like the typical sign language like you would see. And the way they spoke with him, that in itself was beautiful when you saw the care. But he was pretty frightened, so we worked it out that his brother was always with him and touching him, and he went to every spot except for the OR table. I was so hopeful. Everything just looked right. You just felt like it was going to be right. But when someone's been blind that long, you kind of don't know. So today I went to post-op to see how he did. And when they took the patch off, he was just looking down, and he was kind of quiet, which is common until they began to focus. And he began to open his eye a little bit more, a little bit more. And his brother was just kind of holding his breath, and he was right beside him. And he just turned and he looked at his brother, and his brother, you could tell he was like, "Can he see me? Can he see me?" And all of a sudden he just smiled, and his brother just threw his hands in his face, and he wept. He wept. We all started crying. But it was he got a lot of lines of vision. It wasn't just, I can barely see. And like I said, after we spent a good bit of time just crying and thanking God for what we see. But when he was leaving, he pulled out, in Guinea, they keep an ID card on them. And he pulled out his ID card, and he was showing me his card, and I said, I know your name. And he kept going, and so he told his brother. And what he said is yesterday this card was true, but today I am no longer a blind man. So he was like ready to go get his card changed, So his whole identity had changed, But and with the eyes, it's so quick, to know one day you see him so frightened, and yeah, so it's that, You see sad stuff too, but that drastic change in their lives. In a few weeks from now, I know he's going to change right before all of our eyes. That's the thing I've noticed. They see, but then they begin to get stronger, and just a lot of things began to happen.